Hey guys, guess what today is? The Pokemon Sword and Shield Tundra expansion came out today. Of course, this will probably be many months in the future whenever I actually get around to posting this. Did this actually, this didn't actually update overnight or anything, so I have to do that manually, and wait. That's fine. I probably should have looked at this ahead of time. Okay, there we go. I wasn't looking at how long that took, but it was much less than the half hour that it promised. According to the recording timer, it was about 15 minutes. Anyway. What is this? The Tundra expansion? Is that what it's called? I would like to turn the volume up a little bit just so that I can hear it. To get to the other one, the first expansion thing, I had to jump on a train. The Crown Tundra. Okay, it's just going to tell me what I have to do. That's nice. I have a Crown Pass. Show it off to the rail staff at Wedge Air Station if you want to visit the Crown Tundra, a land where many mysteries lurk within. New adventures await there, and the blanketing snow hides legendary Pokemon of yore. Fancy. And by the way, I do not feel like digging up the rest of the Diglett, so someone else can do that, or not do that, because that's, yeah, who cares? Goodbye. Alright. It's been a while since I played this. It is October 23rd. And, I last played this game, I think, in June. When the first expansion came out. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab a couple berries. I look forward to seeing what awaits. Alright, I'm gonna shake one more time, and I did indeed get food instead of things falling on my head. That's enough. Gonna take what I get here. 8 berries. And some apricorns. Oh, okay. There are apricorns. I feel like that's about the third time that I've noticed that the trees give me apricorns in this game. And I still don't remember what they do. Alright, so this is Wedge Air Station. This is not Wedge Air Station. I can go to Wedge Air Station. Wedge Air Station. Let's see, what else is there? So I've, do I just have to see more? Wind and armor. Okay, so who do I have to talk to? That's not talking to. Sir? Crown Tundra. I would like to go to, I suppose, Crown Tundra Station. And to what that other NPC said, yes. It's one of the several reasons I wish there were more trains where I live. Like there is there are trains in New Jersey, in the state of New Jersey, in the United States, but they're, one, not where I live, and I'd have to, like, drive to get to one anyway, which would just be impractical, and pay parking on top of that, and two, they don't cover the most ground. They cover a couple cities in a line between Philadelphia and New York. And much of the rest of the state is not really train accessible. A number of ancient and rare Pokemon have been spotted in the Crown Tundra, you see. If I update your Pokedex for you, would you help me research what species appear here, too? Okay. I just completely blanked for a minute, talking about trains and the lack thereof. What is this gonna look like? So I've finally been editing more than like one Pokemon Sword video per like month, because I finally figured out somewhat of a balance between that and like game dev. But I miss exploring this place. There could be more exploring, but there is a certain, like, it's not an open world game or anything save for a little bit of space in the wild area, and I guess the Isle of Armor or whatever. And I would assume this place too, but there's a certain charm that Pokemon games have to run around and see what you find. Alright, what are you idiots up to? One of you is dressed for the weather, and one of you is not. I'm gonna go on a Dynamax adventure in the Max Lair, and I really don't need you breathing down my neck. I'm here to battle loads and loads of rare Dynamax Pokemon. Don't you fret. I know somewhere way more fun than that musty old place. Get ready for loads of quality time with the coolest stat ever. I am inclined to disagree, based on what I see on the screen right now. What a generous and totally unwanted offer. Afraid I've got to say no thanks. So just as we did in the Isle of Armor, we are starting off this adventure wasting no time with a colorful character whose hair looks like cotton candy. Come on, Nia, be reasonable, or get ready to be ultra mega embarrassed. As I unleash the noble roar of Dad, do I really have to read this out loud? I'll take a hard pass on that, thanks. Hello, yes, you, boy over there. My dad is as stubborn as steel, and he won't leave me alone. Back me up, would you? Yeah, sure, you run, I'll fight him. Waste of time. Brilliant, have a great time with this geezer then. Now hold on, lad. Can't say I approve of you butting in blindly. But if I just gave you a trousin, this young lady here ought to see reason. The name's Peony. Brace yourself, I'm pretty ferocious in battle. Is that a peony on his hat? I can't see. Hold still. No, that is like a Loch Ness monster that is orange and kind of has flower petals. Alright, so Pokemon Trainer Peony sent out a Caparaja. I keep thinking this should be like a snake or something, but it's not. It's an elephant, Heffel and Boozle, whatever. Aren't you a brave one picking a fight with a one-time gym leader? Okay, so the Crown Tundra is level 70. Started me off. What was the Isle of Armor? I want to say 60? So I've got a, what level are the things on my team? Oh, I'm only carrying Pascal? Oh, this is gonna suck. I should have looked at a PC before I did this. In any event, you're Steel type, aren't you? Copper, Steel. I think. Oh wow, that took you down in one hit. I think Steel has like partial, like an amount of copper in it, doesn't it? Because Steel is iron plus a bunch of other metallic elements that I don't remember. It's been almost a decade since I took a chemistry class. Anyway, Pascal is going to be knocked around by hail a little bit. That's fine. Steel is tough as they come. The more hits it takes, the more ultra mega determined, I think. He said after that, but I didn't read fast enough. So you, I am definitely going to outspeed, and I am definitely going to close combat into next week. Unless you have, like, Sturdy or something. Which you do. I don't know if an Aggron has high enough attack to really do anything to me, though. Aggron's claim to fame is mostly its defense. Oh, my defenses are at -2, by the way, so that might be a bit of an issue. Should have thought that ahead. Should have thought that out beforehand. So that's gonna sting. I survived. Assuming you don't have a priority move of any kind, I can close combat your face. And we have taken down Aggron. Okay, so I survived that battle somehow. This thing is good. This thing took out something 8 levels stronger than it with lower defenses, no problem. Alright, 7,000 experience points. That's nice. So I guess it's not your place to be bragging. Sorry, sir. It just so happened that I have the type matchup against your, whatever you've got. From, what, 4 months ago whenever I played this last? Maybe 3? I think I last played this in June. It might have been like July. My darling daughter has disappeared. Where have you gone? Well, at least she was able to follow the plan. Of course, my Nia is the sweetest, darlingest is now an adjective daughter a dad could ask for. I brought her out here so that we could have a proper father-daughter trip. First one in ages. And now that we've got here, she grabs the first trainer she finds, makes him a decoy, and legs it. That's my dear Nia for you. Of all the things, I feel like I'm bringing like a Jersey City accent into this, and I don't know why. Because Jersey City, Pokemon Sword and Shield clearly are not. That's just her backward way of showing your papa loves him. Aha. What does she look like? 15, 16? I feel like the last thing she wants to do is go on an adventure with her dad. Still, without her, I can't start this adventure of legendary spots I planned for us. She mentioned wanting to have a gander at some place called the Max Lair, didn't she? Sounds to me like she wants a good old papa to chase after her. Well, she needn't worry. I'm not one for wasting time. You go do that, sir. Alright, have fun. Bye. I'm just gonna go catch some Pokemon in the wild area. Yep. Nothing unusual about that exchange at all. Alright, that is a Cryogonal. Cryogonal, cryogenic storage. And I took it down. Pascal Granger level, though. Which is fine by me. I really do need to go... What's the button for opening the PC? That is the Y button. Alright, how do I access the PC remotely? R to boxes, that'll do it. This was my team the last time I was playing. I'm gonna bring Steve back. No, that's not the button I wanted to hit. I'm gonna bring Steve back. I think after this I'll try something new, though. Where's the box of things that I wanted to give a whirl? Okay, I'm gonna go with this lineup. There is Steve and Wrigley, of course, who are kind of my permanent team members, and Pascal, who I just acquired at the end of the last section. Sneasel, who I've never used, Sneasel or Weavile. Although I believe leveling you up is going to be kind of a pain. Lillipup, just because there aren't enough dogs on my team. Whooper, who I've also never used, but kind of want to. And that's the team. All right. Razor Claw at night, if I recall, is how you evolve a Sneasel into a Weavile. I might have to do that off recording, or I could just like change the time on my Nintendo Switch, but I don't feel like doing that. It's probably going to be easier to just do this off recording. That is some free wattage. And Piloswine. Alright. A jar of odd incense. That's a breeding item. Jinx and Piloswine. Alright. I don't think I've caught a Jinx yet. I don't think I've seen a Jinx yet. Accidentally took you down. I should probably go and, oh, hey, it's a feather duster pillow thing. Swablu. I need to go get more Pokeballs. I'll do that eventually. First, Swablu. I used an Altaria once. It was dang good, too. And I accidentally killed that. I am so far 0 for 3 on catching stuff. By the way, can I look at any map of any kind, just to see where I am? So, let's see. There's no zoom out button, is there? Oh, nice. This is to the south of Galar. Nice. Okay. So the snowy part of the game is on both the north and the south of the map. So that either means that like this part of the game is on the equator, or we're just like a really high altitude or something, which is which works. That is a Dynatree Hill. That is interesting. All right. So first, and that's the bicycle button. First, it looks like I can go down here, and is this gonna dead end or something? Ooh, that very much dead ends. That dead ends me right off a cliff. I've got 200 free watts. Pokeball. There's about to just roll down the hill. That's an Ultra Ball, which is good. And... oh. Aha! This must be the Max Lair that Nia was talking about, which means my darling daughter is in there right now, having a giggle with some weird Dynamax Pokemon. That symbol is on your backpack, too. Huh? Oh, it's you again. Well, kid, maybe you ought to come as well. Right. Just you hold on, Niemi, dear. Here comes Papa. You would not believe how hard it is to read this out loud with a straight face without laughing. That is, alright, that is a fossil Pokemon. Armura, or... Amara, or... something. I don't think either of those was it. Gen 6 fossil Pokemon, Ice Rock type. Alright, let's see if I can grab this without killing it. Well, that one didn't put up too much of a fight, at least. Although it did Hyper Beam my face for some reason or another. Okay. Do I want to put someone else out in the leadoff? My thing that I have now is kind of good at killing everything it sees. Let's not go and do this right now. Speaking of which, I should probably... Really? I don't have the opportunity to like, cancel this. Oh, I do. I can just hit the back button. Alright. That's fine. That's a revive. So we've got to go inside the cave, don't we? So that means, naturally, I want to go everywhere else first, right? Free Watts. The plot's pointing in that direction. That's another Amara, or I've already forgotten how it's spelled and pronounced. Whatever. Let's go this way. So I do want to, like, at least attempt to make these videos shorter than I've been making them. Critical capture, and that looks like it should do it. Okay. Speaking of nicknames, I should probably also just give a name to the 3 things that I put on my team just now. I will also do that off recording because I don't want to spend time doing that now. Is that beat up for Sneasel? That's 1 blow for every living member of your team, right? Fury Swipe sucks. Let's get rid of that. All right. I've never had much use for beat up, but in theory it sounds like it should be it should be a good idea. I don't remember if it's every living member of your team or every member of your team who has beat up themselves. No, thank you. Anyway, I now have a pile of swine. So that's a Snom. Almost ran into you. Apparently the evolution method for Snom isn't that like preposterously difficult or anything like that. It's just I want to say it like evolves at night and possibly with some other condition attached, but it's not as weird or outlandish as the internet was leading me to believe earlier. All right, I would know. It's a lot of experience. That would be perfect. If 1, I wasn't dead, and 2, there wasn't hail to kill both of us. Oh well. At least Sneasel should get some decent experience from that. That's a level. That is 4 levels, in fact. Oh, it died before I did. That's helpful. I should probably heal. Did not catch it, which is unfortunate. Wooper is evolving. I guess that makes sense. The Lily Pup should be evolving on its next level too, if it didn't already. Quagsire. Greetings. The waterfish Pokemon. And that was it. So I am going to heal. I am probably going to end the video here. Like I said, I would like to try and make these videos a little bit shorter just so that they're easier to make because time. I would rather post a couple short videos fairly regularly rather than take another summer-long hiatus because game dev stuff. Anyway, that is for you, and that is for you. I will attempt to actually catch an Audino if I find another one, which I'm sure I will eventually. So, what's got an impressive-looking view? I would like to end this off with, like, an impressive-looking view. Merry Christmas, I guess. My name is Dragonite. Can I zoom the camera out? Doesn't look like I can. This has been Pokemon Sword, the Crown Tundra. Keep wanting to call it like the Isle of Sword or whatever because the other one was the Isle of Armor. That's not what it's called. It's the Crown Tundra. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you all later.